Hey y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another digital scrapbooking process video. I'm going to be using a kit by Traci today called Dad Jokes, and actually it's a bundle because I use the journal cards as well. I'm starting out with a blank canvas and my photo, which was taken last Father's Day, and these are my two children loving on my husband, their dad. This kit is absolutely perfect. I love puns. I love them so very much. And it is loaded. And I knew when I saw the previews coming that I would not be able to control myself and that I was going to end up using all the puns um, because I have no self control apparently. Um, no, I was like, how can I make one layout with this kit? I'm going to make a bunch of layouts, and I'm still going to make a bunch of layouts because I have other photos from that day. I really wanted to highlight this particular photo, so I'm sure I will use this kit again for complimentary pages. Um, and probably just use one or two of the pieces of word art instead of all of them. And actually, it's not all of them. There's quite a few more pieces that you'll find that I didn't use, but you know, I guess I felt like I had to draw the line somewhere. So basically, I added my photo shadow and stroke that is included in my shadow styles that is for sale now. I'm sure most of you who know me have seen it, but it's at the Lily Pad, and you can find that in my Fiddle-Dee-Dee design store. But I quickly add that to my photo, but you're not going to see it at all because everything is covered up on the sides. Um, but that's okay. That's okay. I think there will be some places after I end up moving some stuff around that you'll be able to see it peeking out, but um, I just really like how it turned out. And I tried not to dither too much about where I was placing things, but I did fiddle around with it more than I thought I would. But I was just really, I don't know, there's some like little internal meter that I'm using to measure what feels right on a page, and I can try to describe it, but most of the time I'm just like, okay, is there red there? Is there red there? Is there red there? Um, I don't know. I'm just looking for, um, it doesn't have to be perfect balance, but just a balance to me. And it's my scrapbook, so I like how it turned out. I really like adding the pattern papers to the left hand side of the page. I started out with just one as like a strip, and I don't know, I mean, I've had strips on top of my neutral background paper, but I did this on a layout recently as well, and I liked having it behind. I liked how that looked. Currently, I am on this layout making some little pieces of pattern paper to work in that main composition. So just like balancing out the shape of everything on the page. So um, I, as usual, I do my journaling off camera. Oh, you can see here I'm adding that other piece of paper. And I didn't like the two stripes, so I end up adding star paper, I think. So I'll pull that in just a second. Um, but no, the journaling is about my husband, and he's not necessarily, he uses puns sometimes, but my son and I love them. But the whole point of the layout is that he is cool. He's super. He's our hero. He's funny. He makes us laugh all the time. Usually because he is making a face or doing something crazy with his body. And of course, he doesn't want anyone to know that, but that's what he does, and he's really endearing in that way. I almost named the layout funnier than every pun ever, and I may change it back, but I ended up, just going with the he's oh so very punny. But and I used the alpha for the punny, and then just a font for the he's oh so very. Um, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, is it? Yeah, he's oh so very. I was like, I can't, I don't know if I'm thinking about this right. So here is the completed layout. And you'll see my journaling there down on the bottom with my little date stamp. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, consider giving me a thumbs up. And of course, always like new subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.